Welcome back. Rare Talks, really know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, make sure you go over to the Spotify. Check this out on the Spotify exclusive. And we're back again with another Rev Reactions. And today I'm reacting about some scammers. So obviously, if you don't know what Rev Reaction is, it's a show where basically I react to the most popular things on the internet. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube because these are going to be daily videos, or should I say weekly videos that go up every week. So today I'm reacting to scammers. Now, when I saw this video, it literally broke my heart because the guy scammed his way into a government housing project. But just watch the video because, you know, this video is so, like, crazy that I can't even explain it to you. You just got to listen to it and see how people are doing things. Watch. It's by Vice as well. I don't really trust Vice, but anyway, let's go.
Who says he's found a place to run his black market business with little overhead. London real estate is skyrocketing. Over the past year, housing prices have risen 800% faster than people's income. Which means if you're not rich, you're struggling to find an affordable place to live. Public housing areas, known as council estates, offer places to live for people who can't afford the inflated prices in the city.
Just a quick record, just a quick message here. Basically, wherever there is poverty, there will be crime. So if you put people in these council estates, then know that the outcome of putting people in council estates, if you put a lot of poor people together, they're going to think of ways of how to make money to take their mum's suffering away. Because mainly most people hustle in the beginning to stop being, they want to be independent of their parents. So they see their parents struggling and they want to stop that. They want to be independent. That's why most people started hustling. That's why I started hustling, if I'm being honest. And it wasn't that we was poor, it's just that I wanted more things in life and I knew that my mother couldn't provide the things that I wanted as a child. So I did what I had to do, thinking it was right. So that's where crime starts. Now, crime starts off by selling, but then ends up with killing. And you might think, how? Through these episodes, hopefully I explain it a little bit more clearer to you. But crime, selling drugs don't just come with selling drugs. You have to protect your territory, protect your stash, and you could grow up in the game. And the more you go up in the game, the more people want to rob you, more your friends are snaky. So now you got to keep things around you to protect yourself and to obviously take out opposition that might oppose you making your money. So, yeah, I'm saying it in like the less fedded way possible on the internet. I'm trying to not get the feds on me. So it's the less fedded way that I can speak. So, yeah, try and take me in.
Be as little as a quarter of the market price. Many illicit activities are being ran out of these subsidised properties, and criminals have figured out that they can set up the businesses and council estates to both save and make money.
These are my communication network. Like, obviously, what I will do is I'll have all these phones. And then when I register online with the companies, I'll give them a number, I'll put a chip in the phone while that operation's going on. Hello?
This is Butch. He agreed to talk if we hid his identity. Butch has scammed his way into a temporary shelter for at-risk homeless people by pretending to be suicidal.
So, Butch, can you just explain to me exactly what it is you're doing here with this hostel property?
Well, I'm here to get myself a council property. Hello? Hold on, say that again.
Post one of the watches that I bought there for you. I'll get that tomorrow.
One of the watches is coming tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, rolling.
Oh, yeah, what, that one you showed me?
Butch and his partner claim to be in possession of stolen credit cards. They order luxury items to the homeless shelter. But Butch has bigger aspirations and feels he needs a council flat of his own.
Talk to that.
So basically, my man has said that he's suicidal to get a place because it's so rough nowadays. Trying to get a place and saying you're a normal individual with an income, they're not going to help you. So he's scammed his way. But I say to most people, is this a scam? Because, bro, if you are homeless and you need a place to live and you have to say whatever you have to say to get a place, is that really a scam or is that survival? So I don't know if this is a scam or survival. Because, bro, I would say that I'm suicidal if they was going to give me a place straight away, a temporary hostel straight away, or give me a yard straight away. Because some people are struggling. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, big up to the brother, man.
How'd you get hold of fraudulent credit cards?
You buy them off of like certain sites and that, like you go on there, and it might be £3, £5, £10, depending on what sort of profile you're looking for.
The scamming thing, scamming people's cards, I don't agree in. And the reason why I don't agree in that is because defrauding people of their money is one of the biggest sins in my eyes, because you're taking something that's not yours for the sake of your own benefit when you could work and get that same thing. So like, I don't believe in defrauding people. I think defrauding people is a very low level, and it's not a nice thing to do to humans. I don't think we should do that to each other. That's just my personal opinion. I think fraud is like one of them low level crimes, and I don't think people should do it. And like scamming people, there is a black market though that does sell people's bank details, that you can get bare people's bank details, house address, everything, and it's all legit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say it here because it's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't agree in it. And I think that anyone that does that, they deserve to go to prison for that still.
So what's the end goal? I mean, you're fraudulently trying to get hold of a council flat.
I'm trying to come in through the back door.
Well, what is the back door? What's the method?
To get myself into this situation, I've had to go to my doctors, say I feel, you know, low and I feel like suicidal and whatever, and before you know it, you'll be involved with someone like the organisation I'm involved with now. Obviously, this costs a lot of money for them to be keeping me here. So the interest is going to be to get me a flat as quick as possible.
I mean, there's a lot of homeless people. Why doesn't everyone do this?
Because not everyone knows. Not everyone's got the audacity to go through things like this.
Why do you want it?
Well, I mean, it's for loads of reasons. I can live in a flat, I can work from a flat, I can now rent a flat out if I want to live somewhere else. I mean, growing weed is one of the big things now.
So this guy's just acting like a criminal. He's like, yeah, I want to get a house. Bro, he's trying to make his life look bigger. And you know what? A lot of men do this. He's trying to make his reason look like it's money motivated, and the only reason I'm trying to do this is because I'm trying to get a place so I can rent it out to make drugs and shop this and shop that. The truth is, he really renting a place for the first reason, and he said to live there. You see, having a stable roof over your head gives you it gives you comfortability in your heart. As a man, you want a place that you know you can call home. Now, living with women, I'm telling you, one of the worst options any man can do. So I can understand that this guy wants a place to live. But then talking on the camera about, yeah, selling, growing weed's the big thing right now, so I might have the house to grow weed. Everything he was, after he said live, everything else he said was illegal. And to me, that was him just trying to front for people. A lot of men do this. They act for people to see them, so they look a certain light. You don't have to act for anyone. The world is a big place. People will accept you for who you actually are. The circles that you're trying to be accepted in, they will never accept you anyway. So just be yourself, and that's the best acceptance you can do, is accepting yourself, not accepting what people say about you. Oh yeah, he's a don, he's a bad man, he gets money. It doesn't matter, because in the end, nobody cares. I'll be honest with you, nobody cares. That's the truth. When you're in prison and you're in that cell by yourself, you think anyone even cares for you or checks for you or says, oh, that my man's a G? Your council plat's gone, and now you're going to come out and have to start again. So my thing is, don't act up for anyone. Just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Nah, coke and so on and so on, do you know what I mean? That's nothing but money for me. For nothing. I'm trying to make money in my life. So, of course, I've got ambition in my head. For my ambition is to, you know, not only get a council property to do whatever I've got to do in it, but to long term, hopefully buy that and make even more money. Because if I can buy a council property and have it 3 or 4 or 5 years, and I've got enough to put a down payment on and get that as a mortgage, and then that's another sort of, you know, extra amount of thousands that you can make. Even though I might be a drug dealer or a fraudster or a criminal, most of us have got some sort of ambition to, you know, to do something with your life.
I mean, do you feel bad at all that there are people that are waiting in hostels like this who can't get a property?
Of course I wouldn't feel bad about that.
You wouldn't feel bad?
How can he feel bad for the government's crisis? The government has bare chat for LGBTQ. The government got bare chat for foreign policies, but the government don't want to house people that are homeless in their own country. Make it make sense to me, bro. The government's got bare chat for everything, but no chat for their own people. That's why, how can he feel sorry for anyone when it's not his fault? It's the government's fault. We got all this money. We're meant to be in a first world country, and people are still homeless and still poor, and still they can't find a place to live. And you want somebody who's going in through the back door to feel sorry for people? Nah, bro. I would never feel sorry for someone if I was doing what he was doing. Just not the fraud part, but everything else.
No.
Why not?
I ain't got a moral bone in my body.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah.
Man said, I haven't got a moral bone in my body. Lies. We all got moral bones. We wouldn't steal from our friends. We wouldn't sleep with our friends' girls. We wouldn't, snake out our best friends' mums. You know what I'm saying? Like, would help our people's families. We all have a moral compass inside of our body. And when a man tells me he doesn't have a moral compass, I'm scared of him because his words will never match his actions. That means that he's not a genuine person. And anyone who can't be a genuine person and who they actually are is a scary individual. So, I know this is a short one, but bruv, I can man say he ain't got no moral compass in his body. And that's why, you know what? I'm happy to say I'm a Muslim and I've got bare morals. I might not be the best, but I've got morals. Like, I'd be good to my friends. I love my family. I love my mom. I treat her well. I treat the people that love me well in a good light. I do this charity. I do this. I do that. You know what I'm saying? I fast. I think of helping other people all the time. I'll go out my way to help someone, even if I don't know them. I don't think of defrauding people and taking their money. I always think about, like, how can I be better? Like, we all have moral compasses, and if you don't, then I'm scared of you. But even if you just say it out of, like, you're just trying to show off. Because I told you, this guy was trying to show off to make himself look hard. You know what I'm saying? Or he might just be a scumbag that's been through a lot, or he's a nitty. You know what I'm saying? Because every human being's got a moral compass inside of their bones. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. This is sad. When I watch some of these things, I get sad because I think in my head, like, are you a real person? Like, do you actually exist? Like, he was looking in the other guy's eyes for real, like, like, you know them eyes on, you're looking at man like this, like. That's crazy, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody out there. Then we back with another one. Pow.